sometimes the world forgets real greatness, and sometimes it just takes one viral clip to remind everybody. Today, I wanna talk about this guy right here, André Charette. I'll be honest with you guys, before a few days ago, I had no idea who this guy even was, until this clip of him started blowing up all over social media. And when I saw it, man, it stopped me in my tracks. This guy had a physique that almost didn't even make sense. Perfect shape, crazy conditioning in details, symmetry, proportions, everything was there. André Charette, a Canadian bodybuilder from Quebec, became an EFBB pro back in the early 90s. But after a short time, he hands up the trunks and stepped away. Still, what he left behind was something special.
André Charette.
Here in this video, he competed at the 96th Ironman Pro. He was standing next to legends like The Priest, Flex Wheeler, and Shere. André had an amazing thickness, beautiful triceps, that crazy V-taper, aesthetic posing, good legs, and a great back. He also had that Frank Zane's look in his face, like a Greek god or something. And the wild part is, he was just 180 pounds on stage, but he looked bigger, sharper, and more complete than guys 40 pounds heavier. Even though he bought this incredible package, he placed 13 at that show. Yeah, 13. It just shows you how intense the competition back then. This show was won by the Sultan of Symmetry himself, Flex Wheeler.
And this makes it 3.
Speaking of Flex Wheeler, I actually worked on a documentary about him with my friend over there at Gym Nation 2.0. We spent a lot of time on it, and honestly, we made something special. If you love bodybuilding, you should definitely check it out. One of the best stories in the bodybuilding history. I leave a link in the description down below. Another thing that caught my eye, the lighting at the Ironman Pro. Man, it was perfect. The Ironman Pro back then had some of the best lighting in bodybuilding history. They knew exactly how to make a bodybuilder look like a masterpiece. It showed the muscles, the details, the cuts, everything the right way. Today, most shows just don't get it right. Honestly, those lighting should be studied. They should call the guy who did the lighting. I just found his name for you. There you go. Thank you. André also competed at the 93 Mr. Olympia. He didn't place at the top, but his posing routine, it was amazing. He reminded me of a young Dorian Yates, or even Jeff King with that freaky muscle density. A lot of people think that if you build a crazy body, you became rich and famous. But that's not how bodybuilding works, especially back then. Many bodybuilders, even with the world-class physiques, never got the spotlight. The truth is, a lot of guys had amazing physiques, but they never became famous. They give their entire lives to it. They chase the dream, but the stage doesn't pay much. If you want to survive, you need sponsors, you need media attention. And to get that, first, you have to be seen. First, you have to make noise. You have to be on magazines. That's why most of them don't get rich. They don't get famous. They don't get even remembered. André Charette is one of those names, a hidden diamond forgotten by the world. Now, you might be wondering, where is André Charette now? I tried to find him, no social media accounts, no updates, I don't even know if he's still with us or not. The last videos I found about him was back in 2012. Maybe he did a competition, he did a comeback or something like that. Another thing I found was a young classic physique competitor called Brock Jenkins, who has a very similar look to André. At the end of the day, guys like André Charette, they remind us why we fall in love with bodybuilding in the first place. It's not just about fame, it's about the art. It's about the heart. Rest in peace or live strong, André. Peace.